Hey everybody, I'm Daniel Tatro. Welcome to the show.
Legata. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow. Can we redo that? Ruined the show.
Wow. So
Wow.
It's just you this week, man.
All right. Daniel Tatro.
Janice Legata.
Together we are Cat Tetris. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Daniel Tatro.
I'm Janice Legata.
And together, like Mary J. Blige and signature dance moves, we are Cat Tetris. Brought to you by April Showers.
And Good Girls.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep throwing it at them.
Watch it. Watch it.
Yeah. Put it on my list.
Should.
As I will.
It is so ridiculous. But.
Oh, it's a comedy. Kind of?
I think it is classified as a dramedy.
Okay.
It's like a crime caper.
Okay.
So kind of a dark comedy, but not too dark because I can't handle very dark.
Got you.
But like the acting is so good.
Nice.
And like the chemistry is so good. But you just cannot think too deeply about some of the police work.
Okay.
I don't
there
think,
are a lot of shows
I don't
like
think
that,
you
though.
can do that.
Yeah.
I don't think that works that way.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I feel like there's so many shows out there that the police must be watching, like, where did you get that? Or the FBI or whatever, like the government.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's not...
this is falsehoods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys would have been caught, captured, convicted.
Yeah.
Long ago.
Yeah.
But don't think too hard. Just enjoy the ride.
Just let that go.
Just enjoy the ride.
Oh, man. So, I think we're not going to do too much in our goals section this week, because...
Because what goals?
What goals? We already did everything.
What is goals?
What is goals? So we haven't done anything this week. That's not true, but we are going to set our major goals for next week.
Yeah.
So we're going to give ourselves another week.
Yeah, this week has been like the calm after the storm.
Yeah. I'm feeling exactly the same.
Yeah.
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 I've had like
the valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like,
yeah. Which is good. I think it's good
fine.
to have.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, all right. Okay.
That's done.
Yep.
And something's next.
Yeah. For me, it's like I could be working more furiously on things. Like I should. But I'm just taking like a second to
breathe.
Kind of breathe. Like I'm kind of working on things, but it's...
Thinking about things.
It's a lot of thinking.
A lot of thinking.
A lot of thinking.
Considering, weighing up.
Yeah.
Deciding. Yeah.
So next week, we'll get our goals.
Probably.
Don't worry about the Cat Tetris goals.
You already know those.
we have rollover Cat Tetris goals here. So
just keep it going.
Every quarter.
It ain't broke.
At one of these quarters, we're gonna get to them. We promise. Oh man. So that's our goals. That's what's happening there.
Yeah.
Artist therapy.
Yeah.
We have a little thought to ponder.
Yeah, question. And kind of goes along with setting goals.
Nice.
I won't say too much, but just some of the things I'm thinking about in my own life.
Yep.
And weighing up. And yeah, just thinking a lot about taking risks.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you know when it's worth it and when it's time?
Yeah.
So then I was trying to think, like, when was the last time I really took a big risk?
Yeah. Well, that's a good question.
So that is my question.
Yeah. For me?
Yeah.
When's the last time I took a big risk?
When's the last time
Dang.
I took a big risk?
Yeah.
Because I have felt like, for me, I think the last one I took was probably moving to New York. And I feel like everything since then has kind of almost like been chosen for me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just need this. This presented itself at that time.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't even a question. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take this job. I'm gonna
Right.
take this place to live. I'm whatever. Like I don't feel like I have actively chosen anything.
Yeah.
Probably like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when's the last time?
That's a really good question. I I have a lot of things like that too. Things are just like I've been very blessed in my life. Things just like fell into place.
Yeah.
And at so many points in my life. I think probably the last big risk I took was leaving my. So I was basically graduated college and I was working in education. Like I was teaching and then I was working for a charter school.
Right.
And I decided to quit. Like, I was like, I actually like this job, but like I want to have time to do music.
Mm-hmm.
I was working all the time. And so I think that's probably like that. I felt like that was like, okay, like I'm on like I could continue here. This is everything's fine, but like I'm gonna stop. I don't know even what I'm gonna do to make money, but yeah. So definitely career wise, that was the biggest risk I feel like I've taken. That was a while ago.
Yeah.
So that's a really good question because I feel like we should, and there are little risks that I feel like we're both taking. I mean, just putting stuff out there is like always like risking your feelings and your like emotions a little bit, but it's like,
but it's like
in terms of life choices,
like life choice, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not like any danger.
Right.
And even these things that have been, like artistic risks, like they've been costing us things.
Yeah.
But even that, like neither one of us have gone broke.
Right.
Like we've still.
This is true.
Have like safety nets.
Yeah.
And are doing things within our means.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so is it a risk?
Yeah.
Or is it just a choice?
Right. It's like how risky is it really if you're not?
Yeah, like what makes something a risk
If
as
you're not about
opposed to
to
just
lose
like
something.
I'm choosing.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to spend this money on this.
Yeah.
And it's opposed to shoes or a new TV.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but I'm still eating.
Yeah.
Still paying rent.
Yeah.
I'm still. Yeah. So like, what makes something a real risk, and how do you know that it's time?
When
to
it's
take
time
one?
to take one, like when you're too comfortable.
Yeah.
Really? So what made you move to New York? Like what influenced that decision for you?
Just didn't want to be in California anymore.
Yeah.
So that wasn't even. I mean, it was risky in the sense that I don't even know. Maybe I'm never taking a risk.
No, I mean moving to a new city is.
It's hard.
Well.
But for me, because I was coming back from Australia.
Yeah.
So it was like I was gonna have to start life over.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
So it's not like I had a job in California or anything. Like I was going to have to start fresh somewhere.
Sure.
So New York was risky in the sense that I hadn't lived here before.
Right.
And
and you had like family in California and like support systems there.
But
versus New York.
Part of it was almost like kind of getting away from that too.
Yeah. I think that's risky.
Yeah.
Like deciding to get away from it, but stepping out of your comfort zone intentionally.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm questioning everything. Never.
Have we ever risked anything?
Ever risked anything, really?
Yeah. Well, it is.
Or does it only not feel risky now, like in hindsight?
Yeah.
Because it worked out.
Right. Right. It sounds like a risk that you took to me. Like that sounds scary, and I feel like.
I guess
there was no way to know.
There was no way to know, but I also still had a fallback because if it didn't work out here, I could always just move back.
True.
I wasn't ever gonna be
Right.
on the street.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we're probably both lucky in that sense too.
Yeah.
That we have those fallbacks, but I think you can still have those and like decide. You know, I'm gonna like just take a step and
yeah,
like move out of something known into something unknown.
the unknown.
For whatever reason. And yeah, man, and that's a really good question because I feel like I'm thinking about it too. I know you have a lot on your mind. I've been thinking about it like a lot too because I'm like personally I'm taking. I do feel like I've stepped out a lot creatively and like out of my comfort zone. But yeah, in terms of life choices,
yeah,
am I also taking risk? Also taking risk. But like, what's like a? Because there's a balance between like being smart,
right,
and being, not reckless, but I feel like there is a degree to which success kind of sometimes comes from being reckless. Like,
yeah,
well, like a little like.
How many stories do you hear of people? You know, I was doing this and this and this, and then all right, I just decided to leave it all behind.
Yeah.
And like basically leaving yourself no option.
Yeah, but to do the thing,
sail or fly, like
right. Ooh,
this has to work.
Yeah.
Or I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dang. Somebody help us. Seriously, has anyone taken like a big life risk that panned out or didn't? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've had a lot of these things crossing my mind too. Yeah, I've been super lucky in my life. Things have just sort of worked out.
They've just like fallen into place.
Even like I've worked hard and whatever for certain things, but like even with those, I feel like I worked hard and then someone was like, oh, like steered me, you know, to the next step.
Right.
And I do remember when that, like, because a lot of people in my life were like, oh yeah, education, like, you're real good at it, like you can kind of keep going. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. I remember that being like, I felt like that was a big decision.
Yeah.
That I made for me. And one of the first times it was like steering my own life, kind of. But, oof.
Yeah.
Is it time to take a risk again? I don't know.
For the first time?
Or for the first time. I don't know. Dang. Ooh, Janice.
I mean, that's...
You'll see us next week. On the streets. Who knows?
Yeah.
Tune back in for the conclusion, I guess. I don't really have a good answer.
I don't either. And then I think about it from like a faith perspective.
Yeah.
You know, something our pastor has said.
Yeah.
Like basically when you're asking God to do man things, you know, you're relying on God for rent and simple things that you really don't need God for. Like, I can go to work.
Yeah.
I can make money.
Right.
I can take care of myself.
Right.
Basically. So do I really need faith for the life that I'm living? Mm-hmm. Yeah, or do I just have it all in hand? Yeah. Do I need...
It's all under control, so it's easy to...
So it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You're not even, like, pushing yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Good questions. And then I also think about when assessing whether it's time for a big risk. Is it like, do I have the tools for this? Like, I don't know if it's about that or not. Like, do I have whatever is the specific risk entails. Like, do I have the things I need to, like, actually deal with it? I don't know.
No.
You know?
So
like
do you strategically plan to take a risk?
Right. Like, if I'm gonna dive off a cliff, do I have, like, a parachute?
Right.
Or, like, something to glide with? Or,
right.
like, you know?
Right.
like,
yeah.
what is... Like, I'm not just gonna dive off this cliff. Haphazardly.
Right.
But, like, that's just foolish. And not even, like, a risk. But... Yeah, so pertaining to whatever area, like if I'm entering a new career season, entering like a relationship, entering, you know, whatever it is that's new, do I have the emotional tools, the skills, the
right, but
wherewithal,
even with that, so even if I am jumping off a cliff and I have my parachute, I have my glider, like whatever, I still don't know if it's gonna work.
It's true. That's true. Like you have it.
I have it, but I don't know.
You're like, I've never used it from this height before.
Right.
I don't.
So even thinking about like, okay, relationships. I think I have the emotional tools.
Yeah.
I need to venture, but I won't know.
Right.
Until.
Right.
I jump.
Right. And all you can really do is like take your best assessment of what you got, I guess.
Yeah.
And then just make some kind of decision. Ooh.
Ugh.
This is a scary episode. I like it though.
So yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I feel like this is to be continued.
I think so.
If anyone has thoughts or can help us.
Yeah.
What's your personal experience?
What's the last big risk you took?
Yeah.
And how'd it go?
Yeah.
And how'd you know?
How did you know to take it?
Yeah.
How did you know? Scary stuff.
So yeah.
Right. Well,
that's all I got.
Me too. Let's open that can of worms and
there you go.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Worms everywhere. Now. Oh man. A word for the week.
Do you have one?
I do have a quick one.
Go.
Take care. They're always for me, but this is particularly for vocalists. Just take care of your instrument. Because I was talking to a friend. Well, I've been like a little sick recently, so I'm trying to like tee it up and whatnot. But I was talking to a friend this week too. Is like every other instrument needs to be tuned, regularly and maintained. So our bodies and our vocal cords in particular are like same thing. Like doesn't hurt to go see someone or just make sure you're taking care of it. Like resting it when you need to. Sometimes I've thought about like seeing like a speech therapist even because I feel like sometimes the way we speak is like unhealthy.
Yeah.
So things like that. Just take care of it because you want to be able to use it for a long time.
Yeah. And I'll just jump on the back of that and add. I think we probably said this before. But I know for me, so I mean, we should all be drinking water.
Yes.
We should all be eating right.
Ooh.
And we should all be sleeping. And I feel like at any given time, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
Always aim for 3, but 2 out of 3, okay. But over the past month, I was like in 0 out of 3. And like,
oh no.
It's just not good.
Yeah.
Or, averaging maybe 1.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm sleeping, but I'm not eating right.
Right.
And I'm not drinking water. So part of this valley, too, has just been, like, feeling it in my body and, like, trying to get back to, just taking care of your instrument.
It's all right.
And it's easy to get, in the groove of, like, doing your thing and to just forget.
Absolutely.
And the body is amazing because it will work with you and like take the nonsense that you give it and try to make something of it.
Yeah.
But it's not fair. So yeah, take care of your instrument.
Really good. Here and
Yeah, just
that's really good. Recommendations for the week?
I'm going to recommend If Beale Street Could Talk. It is on
Gotta see that.
Netflix now?
It is?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So beautiful. Just
Yeah, I hear
just
cinematically it's...
Yeah. And Regina King.
Yes.
Stop it.
Stop it.
No. So yeah, Netflix has done us all a solid with that. So
yeah.
Get on there.
I forgot about Regina King voicing the Boondocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's just wildly talented.
Wildly everywhere, doing everything for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally getting her props. Good for her.
Yeah.
Deserved.
So do that.
Nice. My recommendation, I know I'm real old on this, but the Insecure Season 3 soundtrack is so good.
Huh.
I've been stuck on that all week, like on repeat.
Nice.
So I would recommend it. And I think it was like it's like Raphael Sadiq, and they found all these kind of up and coming artists, which is really cool too.
That's awesome.
So it's like these new names, you can kind of go down those rabbit holes too if you like. But it's just so good, so solid.
Go. I feel good about these recommendations.
Me too. Me too.
Not risky at all.
These are solid. All right, guys. Well, sorry if that we were a little depressing today. But yeah, if you have any thoughts, please chime in.
Please.
In the comments, send us a message or whatever, but hit us up. And otherwise, have a great week. We'll see you guys soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Angel Tetris.